Just did a little quick reset there to make sure that we were live on YouTube and Facebook. So I will be checking the comments only on Facebook. I've only got one phone here. So hopefully you guys get to see this. It's going to start in a few minutes. It's not right now. We just got a little bit of practice going on. Okay. Okay. I don't have it yet.
It's weird, because I have it.
Okay, may take a second. There, I'll just reset Facebook. Come back on. Right. Does that look like, that doesn't look like that table.
It's a 30-second lag.
Ah, 30?
How about that? Yeah, right there.
Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. All right, everybody. This match will start shortly. Just going to be a little quiet right now until they get started, but they're just banging some balls, waiting for the match to get going. We've got a great match, 2 A+ teams or double A teams, however you want to call it, going at it, both racing to 16. So this will be, and these guys know each other quite well. I mean, this is an Airdrie team against a Calgary team, so they've played each other lots. All right, everybody, welcome to the CCS Raid Western Championships in Calgary, Alberta, at the Acadia Rec Centre, otherwise known as ARC. And we have at the table, we have one more time breaking. We've got Lloyd Anderson and Jeremiah Hampton starting this match. Jeremiah, he smashed that break, but came across and the white ball went down the albino subway. Lloyd hit and dragged the two in. So he's off to the races here. Looks like Lloyd is playing Brett Armsden. Thank you, David. As always. All right, this is Dan Clark coming to you from the Acadia Rec Centre in Calgary, Alberta. We are watching a AA match. This is one more time from Calgary, racing to 16 against Tap Out from Airdrie, also racing to 16. Please smack that share button. Let's get, these guys are deserving. After the last match, we saw Team Spain put a beating on their opponent. That was a AA versus an A team. These are two AA teams. We should see an awful lot of good pool here. A lot of runouts and a lot of backdoor runouts too, right? These guys, if they miss, the other guy will take advantage and finish the match, finish the rack. Right, so let's give these guys the respect they deserve. Lloyd is down on the 4-ball here. And he's going to go, he's got a little angle on the 1, which is perfect. He probably wants to create enough angle for that 3-ball, whether he comes forward so that he can go and cut back the 3. It's probably the best way to go. If he could draw out of there, but he might hit the 11, which will straighten him out. So he's probably going to go forward here a little bit and just make sure create that angle. Yeah, just like, oh, that's probably a little straight. What if he had a little outside spin on that to hold it rather than let it just go forward? Of course, these guys are so good, they can put a draw stroke on this that'll draw it up and down the table twice. So maybe that's what he'll do here, put a draw stroke on this. Try and come under the fort. No, he's looking like he's hitting middle ball. So maybe top left, top middle left. Oh yeah, he was able to create the angle. And how good is that? All sold?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, you hire the wrong people.
Can you put those in there?
Can I add?
$110, yeah.
Whatever
And the
tickets.
original 50.
No. You never gave me money.
I tried. All right. We just sold out our raffle, so we're gonna have a raffle for a Jam Up prize pack, but we've got Jeremiah at the table and Lloyd still finishing this rack. Did he come around? Oh, he was trying to hold it for the side. I think probably he's thinking twice about that. Probably was better to come all the way around. he had the right angle he was coming for. He could have been just keep coming straight towards the 14, and he would have had a straight 8 ball. I mean, I favor him to make the shot. Of course, he's got to control the cue ball. The side pocket is ginormous. So put a little inside juice probably, or outside, one of the two, but he just can't hit it straight on. That could go straight in the pocket. And he hit that good. He put outside juice and hit that really good. So that's the first run out of the match. Jeremiah just missed the 4 ball and opened up the 10. So that's not optimal. I think Newman has a shot here to stun stop right there on the 10. And he's got the 12 to the side. Oh, he slid over. Okay. Maybe he had more angle. So he's going to play this to the side pocket, run into the 3, and he made the side pocket shot but he pushed the 3 right onto the 8. So he's in jail at the moment. He's going to try and go off the rail and kick. I like coming under it and trying to kick it down to the corner here because you could take over the pocket. That was a thin margin of error to get by that 3 and still make that 8 from that angle. I liked coming underneath. You had full ball, closer to the rail that you're kicking from, and you're pushing it towards the 6-4. So if you make it, great. If you don't make it, maybe you take over the pocket. If you don't make it, maybe you put it into the 6-4 and you mess them up. I trust Jeremiah will finish this. He'll just draw off this 4 up table. 1 rail up the left rail and take that 3 to the side. Oh, he hit it a little short, but that shouldn't be a problem. He probably would have liked that just a tiny bit straighter, but he'll come all the way around and make this a 2-0 lead. That was a bit of an unforced error by Newman, so he'd like to have that one back. We got Mark Downey at the table for one last time. Great shot by Danny there to control that cue ball. Went inside, made his ball and kicked the 5 out, opened up his 10.
Wouldn't that take me 5 minutes?
I guess. All right, so Mark broke and looks like he made a ball. Danny is, I like this. He's going to take the 12, probably just slide over a touch for the 11. Just like that. He'll draw off this just a tiny bit, but not too much. He doesn't have to. Just wants to get it off the rail, bring it up table a bit. Maybe create some angle, which one way or the other. He just doesn't want to be dead straight. If he's got a cut angle, he can just go straight forward. If he's got a draw over angle, then he can just draw. It looks like he's just going to draw off this. Yeah, he's got an over angle, so he just draw to the side rail. kick, and we've got another run out. I told you this would be fast and furious. These guys shoot good. Three. That's how to win. I'm not an admin, so I can't. Maybe I can. All right, well now it's up to tap out. They get the breaks now, so let's see what they can come up with. We're down 3, and Mark is at the table, and I favor him to get out here, so that could be a 4-0 run off their break. He's created enough angle that he can come up above the 1. Doesn't want to put too much siding on it. Probably more just straight tops. If you put siding, you'll probably come under it and push it towards the 14. So let's see if he. Oh, he went forward. He went forward and perfect. Oh, maybe a little too far. Little far. Oh, boy, tap out's just not getting any breaks. That was a break by Brett Armsden, and he got a bad kiss. Cut break, came across, nicked a ball, and just went down the drain. Bringing Jeremiah to the table. Mark is going to cut that 1. Slow pace, bring it across. It's just a sweet shot. He took what the table would give him. He didn't try and force bottoms. He didn't try and come all the way back. He took enough, just brought it over. Now he's got to play a cut shot on the 6. Problem there is he's probably going to come above the 8. So maybe he wants to hit into that 15 if he can, to hold the white ball for the 8 in the side pocket. This is a lot of moving parts right now. He's trying to make a reasonably tough shot and make contact with the 15 ball likely. So let's see what on the way out. Or if you can hit it slow enough. Oh my Lord, how did that not fall? That was almost the perfect shot. He had a shot on the 8. But second prize here for him. Oh, Jeremiah missed the 12. Second prize for him is that 14 and 12 just got blocked. But the 6 is pretty deep. So there's always the follow shot. Make the 6 and your ball. Jeremiah is walking around, unhappy that he missed that because he had 15 ball shape and then 10 ball, 11. He was out. He called no shot here. I'm not sure. He's trying to hide behind the 14 and may have come out just enough. May have come out just certainly. Mark can mass around that 14, but it's real easy to follow that 6 in. And if he hits it with super slow pace, that's definitely in play. And I think what he wants to do is hit it with slow pace so it just comes out, so he has the 8-ball to the side pocket. But I think he's got the edge, so he might not have to try very hard at this. Yeah, the little masse, and yeah, he killed it enough. That's a good shot. Nothing but net. 4-0. They won their first. They won all their rack, or all their breaks. I think Brett wanted to roll that just a touch more, take it straight to the corner. He's got a little bit of a cut angle on it now. If he was straight, he could just hit it and rolled up an inch or stopped it right there and held it for the 3, but now he's got a cut. He's going to go to the rail and come back out a little bit. So he's going to hit this probably pocket weight so he doesn't come too far and get caught on that 10 ball. Oh, he hit it. Okay, he put inside spin, came right across to avoid that 10 ball. It's a good shot.
I just fucked up.
Just got to finish the focus here for Brett. Because everybody's holding serve right now. All right, everybody, we got 45 people on the stream. If you can share the stream, that would be appreciated. This is Dan Clark with Q Sports Live. We are at the 2026 RAID CCS Calgary Championships, Western Championships in Calgary, Alberta, at the Acadia Rec Centre, otherwise known as the Arc, off of Acadia Street or Boulevard, whatever, off of Acadia and 90th Ave. Please come down. It's thinned out a little bit in the room as some of the teams start finishing up. It's getting late in the night. It's 9 o'clock. You got Lloyd Anderson shooting on the right table. What's he going to choose here? Is he looking at the 1 or the 2? It looks like the 2 ball. And he hit it perfect. Right in the heart. So let's see what he's got now. He's got the 1. 4 plays tough. It goes to the side. So he's probably going to take the 1 next. Maybe slow roll it, go up for the 3. Another cut break, and the 13 goes. Nice break. Everything is wide open. Everything is wide open. Lloyd's ready to shoot. Like I said, he's taking the 1. It looks like he's hitting middle ball, so I don't know. He's probably hitting it real slow. Yeah. But came all the way around for the 3. That's not a bad shot. Instead of trying to hold it there, took enough of the table that he can now cut that 3 in, or take the 6 straight up. Who are on the teams, Richard? Okay, so on one last time, we have Danny Leung, who's playing on the left table. We got Lloyd Anderson, who's playing on the right table. We got Mark Downey, and we got Jeremiah Hampton. And on the Airdrie team, they're the tap out. We've got Brett Armsden. I don't know the first names of these guys. Darn. So we got Morgan shooting on the left table. I don't know his first name. And Deep, again, Deep, somebody who I don't know his last name. Not off memory. I can look it up on the score sheet if you want. You guys probably know the players better than I do. They play out of Airdrie, so I don't see them very often. He's making good work of this table. On the left, going to be just a little stop shot on the 15, pull it off the rail, get the 14. So you can draw it back and take the 8 into the bottom left corner. He's making good pattern on there. Lloyd just came up, hit a nice shot on the 7, and got shape on his 5 ball. So this is good. Perfect shot. Perfect little draw stroke there. That's a great out. That's how you put one of the best players on this team down, as you don't let them shoot. Danny watched that one. Oh, Lloyd. He broke out the 4, but I think he wanted to splash that a little bit more. I think the 4 is... The 4 is comboing into the 6, I think. I don't think he can cut it down to the bottom right corner, so I think he's forced to play the combo. So he's a little stacked on this right now. Yeah, sorry, the 4th player is Newman. Again, I don't know his first name. Well, it's a tough shot because he's so close to the 4. Sometimes it's hard to see the angle it's gonna, maybe it skids a touch or whatever because he's so close to. Oh, he could cut to the corner. Wow, what a great shot. What a terrible result. But he's got a kick at it. Bank kick. If he does, he's still not going to have any 8-ball shape. I think the 15, well, maybe the 15's not. Hard to tell from where I'm sitting. But I think the 15 might still be in the way. So, needs a little work. Needs a little luck here too. A little work and a little luck. Justin Newman, that's right, Derek, thank you. I know that because we played him yesterday in 9-ball, but I didn't pay attention to the first names. Wow. Lloyd made the hit, and, oh, the ball, white ball, still spinning. I can see it from here. Well, he left deep with nothing. I don't think he can cut that 14 back to play, say, a 12 combo. And he's got to shoot the 14, up to the 8, the 11, the 13. I don't know. He's got to make a shot here, a miracle shot. And Lloyd left his 6 absolutely prime. So... oh, maybe he can go by the 14 and just touch the 12 on the left side of the 12 and leave it. Oh, he tried to make it. Oh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot, but I think that's a pretty easy jump for Lloyd. He's got to jump. That's like that. In fact, that's an optimal jump. That's, you know, about a 2-foot jump, not even, you know, 18 inches. And pretty darn straight with the ball almost hanging in the pocket. So I definitely favor Lloyd. I definitely favored Lloyd to make this jump shot. Now, what does he get for 8-ball shape? That's going to be the true question here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Derek. I do favor him to make this shot, though. But if he puts draw, you know, he might be able to hold it somewhere around this side of the table. Oh. Yeah, he nicked the 8 on the way over, so it's a foul. And, of course, it jumped off the table. So that'll give Deep a chance to work out his balls here, and that's key. Oh, no. Oh, no. Newman just horn hooked himself. He played the perfect shot. He knew he was going to carry him off that 12. He's trying to push it close to the bottom corner here. It just pushed the white ball. Oh, no. Deep just missed ball in hand. Happens to the best of them. Deep's, you know, high to or mid to 600 level, right? Oh, nice shot. Oh, I thought he made that. What a try. Wow, that was so unlucky that he got horn hooked. Yeah, Clark, that came right at me. I was the one that caught it and handed it to him. It went between the cameras and came under the table. Wow. Well, that was a ball in hand with all your balls open, including one dressed up in the top corner. Can't miss your opening ball in hand shot like that. You got to put it right where you wanted. Got to put it right where you wanted for your one trouble ball at this end of the table. And I don't know if he, yeah, I don't know if he miscued. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if he miscued or if it was just a hiccup or something. I think Mark will probably finish up this table. He'll probably take the 5 to the 2 and then come down, you know, draw off the 2 inside these ones and try and, or take them now. That's a good call too. No, it looks like he might be playing safe. Yeah, it's, yeah, right, Derek. Like, who knows? Who knows what happens in those cases? You know, it's, it could be, like I said, a hiccup, just a momentary lapse of concentration.
I'm working on it.
I don't know what that background, oh, Jesus, that's what it is. The main sound volume got turned way up and picked up all the sound around me. Here we go. Caught it. We got cords on headsets here wrapped around everything, so I just turned my head and snagged the main volume button. Okay, well, Newman's got a chance here. I mean, he's got a shot, so he hit it good, and he blocked the 2. I think Mark will probably play the 6 here and try and draw into the 2 and the 12 somehow. And develop that. Oh, he missed. Well, I don't like Newman's next shot. I have a feeling that Mark will try and play it safe here. Play the 5 and roll up underneath the 8 maybe. Oh, that's a good shot by Deep. Okay, so Deep is now going up table to the 12 and get out of there. Get out of there. There he is. He's good. He's good. He'll just smooth roll this 14, make sure that 8's not anywhere in play. Yes, it does. That's right, Clark. He's got an angle. He'll just pop that 10 ball in, or 12, 10 I think. Color's bad. Yep. Nice out. That's one back for tap out. I won't mark it yet though. That's the commentator's curse thing, right? We just saw a missed ball in hand, so let's, there we go. It's a good out. It's a good out. I think Mark here is just going to push, yeah, into the 5. Oh. Maybe didn't want to make that. I might have focused on hitting that dead on so the white ball would roll forward and come up a little higher on the 8. And then you leave the 5 ball on the side rail a little bit in the corner pocket. But you make sure you get there. This, I think, is a half a ball jump. Whereas if you push it over a little bit more, you make it a whole ball jump. So let's see how he does this. Wow, he overcut it. So there must have been a pretty big gap between the 2 and the 12. I thought it was tighter than that. So Lloyd Anderson just broke, but broke dry. So Morgan's coming back to the table. Mark just kissed into that 12 a little thicker than he wanted, and it had to kill all the momentum. So he's called corner pocket, so he's going to cut this up the table. He's got to give it a little bit of pace, so it's going to go back and forth. So he'll probably leave it under the 12 if he doesn't make it. So he better block the pocket if he doesn't make it. Otherwise, Newman will have a chance. Justin will have a chance to. Oh, maybe he's playing bank. Yeah. couple mistakes here. A run out. The match is close again, 5-3. And if Justin can make a shot here. No, too much. Too much. So in a shot like that, I think what you got to do actually is play it a little harder. So yeah, so what if your 12 comes out? You give Mark more angle, and that 7 ball is just past the side pocket, so you give more angle. You can't put the draw stroke on it, and can't put that stroke on it. Can't go forward. Right? They both sewer. So that's a couple mistakes, unfortunately, for Justin. He's horn hooked himself and made a mistake there. And I think in the first game there was a mistake. He's just got to clear his head of those. Clear his head of those mistakes and come back shooting strong. They're going to need him. In all these events, in all these race 2s, right? Race to 13, race to whatever, race to 16. You can't have an 0 for or a 1 for. In these cases, they play 5 or 6 or 7 times. So, oh, maybe even more. What, 31 games? 4? Yeah, 7, 8 times. So you gotta forget those first couple. You're gonna need you to pick up 2, 3 W's at least. Oh, pulled it off a little bit. Got a rail at least. Kissed off that 13 and hit the rail. But I think there's lots of open table here for Lloyd. 15's a little tough. 12's tough too. What do we got here? Yeah, we got a ball down for Danny. Lloyd's got some big time work here. See what he starts with. Oh, he could try and take over that pocket. He could play the combo 14 into the 4 and leave the 14 blocking the 6. And, give up the turn, but take over the pocket. And he must have been playing for the 11 there. Because the 9 does not go past, it banks to the other side. Does not go past the 8. And from there, it really doesn't cut to the bottom. So, is he taking over the, now back to Lloyd. Oh no, he tried to actually make the ball. What a nice shot. He put so much inside juice on that. Held it for the 13 or the 12, but the 13's the better shot. He can roll forward. Roll forward as much as he wants here. Go right to the rail, go a couple inches, whatever he wants to get the angle he needs. For the 12 ball, you probably want to be fairly straight. Can you draw it back, take the 10? Going to finish at this end of the table because the 8's on this side of the side pocket. Or you could draw off the 13 too. I'm looking at that stroke. Yeah, there you go. I think he got a little straight on the 12 ball here. That shouldn't be a problem. Go forward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that might be too far. Yep. I think that's too far. He still has the 9. He's got to look at the 9. But it might be a little thin by the 5 ball. Oh, nice try. He tried to carom that ball in off the 11 on Lloyd's table. Back to Danny here. He's going to take that 9. Oh, he didn't want to hit the 5, that's for sure. And the 5 dresses up for the side pocket for Justin. I thought it was a little thin. I mean, he hit it thicker than I thought he would, but it was thin getting by that 5 to the corner. Lloyd's still got to figure out that 15 ball because it doesn't go up the table. Oh, Newman missed. He's gotta get his energy up. He's gotta get his energy level up. Forget about the past. I think his energy level is a little down and he's missing some shots now he shouldn't be missing. Maybe if he's got a few minutes. If he's got a few minutes between racks, maybe run outside, get a fresh breath of fresh air, come back in, stretch the muscles, get some oxygen going in the muscles. Kiss that hard. Oh, not hard enough. That was a good effort by Lloyd, but now he's got 2 dead balls on that rail. I think Danny just has to come all the way up table here and take that 10 to the side. Oh, too much, or bounce. I don't know if he's got enough to cut that in the side. I don't think so. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not happy with himself. Oh, he made a good hit, but dragged it into the corner. Well, we got 2 tap out guys at the table. It's a 6-3 match. It could become 6-5 real quick. And I mean, Lloyd has his 15 and 12. Even if you can get on them, they'll be tough either way. That's it. Newman just needs a little. No, take the 3. Take the 3. You can draw off that 6 to get to 8 ball. So don't do the don't. All right, he hit it good. Okay, well, that was a confident stroke. I don't want to take that away from him. That was a good stroke. All right, 6-4. You get that? All right, like I said, tight match now, 6-5. Couple of mistakes. All right. We are at 6-5, so that is what, 11 games in the books. Yeah, so we've got one left in the third round, and Mark Downey starting the fourth round. I think he went dry. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Yep. Wow, that's a great break, but oh, we've seen a couple of white balls chase in those corners after the cut break. So Brett's starting off with a 15. And he got the breakout he was hoping for. Nice shot there. He separated the 8. Yep, pushed it apart. So now the 6 and the 8 are apart. And he's going to shoot up table the 14. Nice shot. He can do this a couple ways. He can play to come underneath the 12 or take it to the side pocket. That's a little bit risky. Let me take the 15 and try and come above the 12. Yeah, there's aiming right now. So he takes the 12 into the same pocket as the 15. Yeah, it looks like he's aiming a little bit of top right on this. He's just got to really watch that side pocket. If he takes that 15 and puts a little too much right, that'll just go right into the side pocket. Oh, he hit that really good. He hit that really good. Little draw, bottom right. Just draw it towards the 4. He doesn't have to get all the way over there. Just like that. Maybe a little closer to the 4. Just so he's a little straighter on the 8. Now he's gonna. He might touch the 6. He's just gotta watch. He doesn't. I don't think he'll carry him in, but kind of brought that into play a little bit. Yeah. Good shot though. Good out. We got a tie game. Oh, nice shot by Brett. Not much reward for the shot. Wow, what a break by Justin. But the white ball went down too. 6, 8, 10, 12, 3 balls went down, but they went down fast. That brings Lloyd to the table. Brett, see that 13? I think that's what he's hitting. Oh, he can. Oh, did he make it? Oh, he did make it. What a shot. Again, no reward for a great shot. And unfortunately, he hit the 9 and the 9 went in. If it hung in that corner pocket, at least he'd have a shot. That was a threading the needle kind of shot. Nice shot by Lloyd. I don't know. No, I don't think he's got to develop that 2 ball. That 2 doesn't go. So. While Brett agonizes over this terrible shape after that great shot. Oh. That's just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible luck. Okay, so Lloyd got 2 out, but the spin took the bottom rail and shot him right underneath the 12. Oh, it's a good thing he's got the 7 there to at least make some contact. That might be what he does. He might just get the 7 out of there or just get it off the rail a little bit. And turn over his shot. Is Brett trying to come off the rail and hit that 13 or 11 first? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a shot. Again, no 8-ball shape though. And he took over that pocket, something fierce. So I think Mark is going to try and just play a combo and make that 11 ball and hold the white ball so that Brett can't see it. But he's got a little angle here, so he might not get what he wants. He's hitting it pretty straight. He's just got to hit the edge of that 11 ball. Yeah. He's given Brett the outside half of that 8 ball. So we have two. We've got Lloyd and we've got Mark back at the table. Oh no, Lloyd just rolled a little too far. In a square match. And I favor Mark to get out here. He needs angle. He needs angle. Yeah, he got it. Okay, not bad by Mark. Nice shot by Mark. Just held it, didn't bump the 8 at all. Oh, Lloyd came around and fouled, but Mark got his game, so good job. Right. So Justin has a chance here to, yes, finish up. He left that a little bit tough. That's a thin cut, or it's a bank. That's fairly thin cut. Oh, he hit it good though. He hit it good. We got a tight match here. 7-7, race to 16s. Of course, at Q Sports Live here, we have a number of sponsors. We have Nick's Q Innovations. Everybody knows Nick in the Calgary pool scene and even around the country. He's maker of cues, maker of jump cues, and he provides all services, tip services, and cue repair, to be honest. He'll take out dings and replace, of course, ferrules and replace joints and so on and so forth. So there's a great shot. That is such a touch shot by Brett there. So Nick's Q Innovations. Of course, we have Jam Up Apparel. We're here at the venue with a whole bunch of stock. Sales weren't as brisk as we thought they would be. Some of the other events we did quite a bit better in sales, but there's some good deals to be had. Some good product here. Come on down if you're looking for some pool sport apparel. Brett's going to break out this 9-ball right here. Yeah. Didn't get enough of it. 5 stayed in the way. So he's going to have to figure out how to come around for it. So I think Brett has the edge of the 11 if he wants to cut that in. And that'll make him come back. If he puts a little top left on this, he should come up and hit that 9-ball. Just, you know, hoping a little bit that you're going to hit it just right. And, you know, it's in the same spot it was a second ago. It's a good effort, but it's a little bit of a, you know, song and a prayer sometimes. He hit that about, what, quarter of a ball, and it just came right back to where it was. I think Brett might be looking at a bank on the 10. I'm not sure if it goes past the 4. I think it does. And he'll try and draw maybe into the 9. Again, a lot of moving parts here. He's trying to accomplish 2 things. Make the ball and get shape, and just missed the ball and got a shape. It was a good try. It was a really good try. Just unfortunate. Trying to do many things with the same shot, right? So it's a little like when you're trying to, do I want to make the shot or do I want to play safe? And then you play that in between shot that does neither, right? So, of course, these guys are good enough to make those shots, right? So they do expect. There's a little disappointment when they don't make those shots. What's Danny's? Danny took his, I think that was his 3 ball, wasn't it? Anyway, took the ball that was covering the corner pocket. He's going to take the 2 to the side, I think, here. Oh, he tried to combo the 15 in. That might be second prize. There's no line of sight on the 10 or the 9 or the 15 for that matter. So Brett is going to come off the rail and try, and so the 6 ball is high enough that he's got quite a bit of room to come off the rail and still miss the 6. He's just gotta, he might even double kiss, like if he ends up flat on the 15, he might double kiss it, like, oh, he didn't. It was tough, it was tough. On the other table, we've got Mark Downey. What's he shooting? Looks like he's shooting low ball. I think he's going to cut the back cut, blind cut the 5 up the top of the table. And how do you hit it? Oh, it didn't go. I'm almost thinking he's thankful he didn't make it, although he had the 2 ball. But wow, he hit that so good. He can't hardly believe it didn't go in. His facial expression was a little disbelief. One. The deep is, yeah, getting his ball out of trouble there a little bit. That is second prize for Brett there for sure. Covering that 6 ball up with the 15 is not a bad thing. Danny's thinking his options here too, because the table just got a little bit tougher. We get 2 tied up balls now, right? The 9 and the 5. Oh, good shot by Mark, and he comes out. Oh, but the 11 is blocking the 8 now. Just makes it a little tougher. 1 less pocket for the 8 ball, so he's got a finagle shape there. There's Danny here is taking the 2. I think he's going to put it inside and try and break out that 5. And he missed the shot. But, oh. If that hung on there, that would have been a horn hook heaven on the 10 ball. He still would have had a shot on the 9, but now I wonder if Brett has a shot on this 15. It's pretty tight to the rail to stick a ball in there and try and play a shot. So we'll see what he does. Thing is, he does have the ability to use one of those other balls as a potential breakout ball, although they're far away. Oh, did it hold? Yeah, it held. Mark has the shot on the 2, I believe. But I think he's on the wrong side of the 8 ball, because I think he's going to hit that 13. Oh, does Brett have the 15 up to the top? If he does, that's... Oh, that's a foul. Yep. It was tighter than it looked. Yeah, he was, he was trying to force shape there, and he got it. He got shape on the 8, but these pockets, these valley tables, they're all valley tables in here, but they have the ridgeback rails and predator cloth. So some of these pockets get a little tight, or tighter than a normal valley table anyhow. So that brings deep to the table. Danny hit that a little light. I think he wanted to probably be a little farther. Yeah, no problem though. He hit that good. Maybe a little stun off the 5 here. Shoot over to the left rail. 4 to the same pocket. And 8 to the side. And Deep's game. Oh, he's playing safe. Oh, that's interesting. I would not. Oh, up to the corner even. Again, that was choice. In the heart to take the lead. I would not give Mark Downey a free turn at the table ever. And this is pretty much a free turn at the table. He's got a jump here. I don't know what the call is. I didn't hear it. Oh, it's not a jump. It's a. What a great hit by Mark. Put a good masse on that. Again, the 2 is blocked to this bottom left corner. So all deep has to. Oh, it's blocked to both corners, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, if he played a safety last time, I'm thinking he should be playing a safety this time. But the 2 is blocked. He's taking harder shots than he had before, but that's okay. He's making them. Come around. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Oh, but he's choosing to leave the blockers on the 2 ball. He's not taking the 10 out of there. So the 2 is blocked. I kind of like that. Oh, he slid that one in on a diamond table. That was not in. Oh, wasn't in the heart of the pocket, that's for sure. Looks like he's putting a little outside on this. And spin. Yeah, he got there. That's a fortunate win, I think. But he played safe. He played safe. And it paid off. Got a square match again. 8-8, we're halfway there. Race to 16 for both of these teams. One last time out of Calgary and tap out of Airdrie. Tied 8-8 in races to 16 and 16. I don't know what happened on the break on the left table here, but looked like somebody's trying to rack him up on the right side of that table. Well, sorry everybody, my energy level's a little bit down right now. I've been here since, well, no. Oh, when did I get here? Around 10. But I was at a annual general meeting at 8:30, and I was up at 3 in the morning. My daughter was taken to hospital with some weird chest pains and stuff like that. So we took her in. She had the whole CT scan thing done today. Back to pool though. Jeremiah, it looks like he's going to finish that table very quickly. Gonna draw this just above the 8. Yeah. Yeah, that's done and done. That was quick. Yeah, so, and I've been here most of the week. This was the last week of tax season, so I was working late, and then during setup, I was leaving the office and coming here, and so today I just have a little less energy. Sorry about that. I don't know, Colton. I don't know when you wrote that. My Facebook kind of glitched on me there. Yeah, the Tips Pro Shop is still open, and they're right by the stream table, so they get prime viewing location, so they watch all the matches. And they're still open. Dave Melnick took all his cues home, so he's out of here. He came for one day only today. If I had it to do over again, I might have done the same thing. Today was the only day we made any sales. Nice shot. Yeah, today was the only day we made any sales. All week, maybe sold 8 or 10 shirts. So next year, this is completely different from the other events that I've been at. So like Penticton and Niagara and even Edmonton, there were sales right off the get-go. I think it's the venue. There's so little. Oh, hang on. That's a great shot, but the 6 went back in the way of the 11. He wanted to push that just off so he could play the 11 into the top left. Yeah, the Penticton venue is at the Lakeside Inn and Resort, and of course it's in a ballroom. And I have a couple of breakout rooms, but mostly in the ballroom. And so everybody's close. And so all the matches are close. Even singles and all that stuff, it's close. And so what you have is, I'm going to say an energy that's created. In Niagara, of course, it's in the Sheridan Falls View. And again, same kind of thing, big ballroom. And so there's energy in the room and people coming and going and that kind of thing. And in Edmonton, of course, for VNEA, that's just a massive event. There's 2,200 players. And so just by default, there's a ton of traffic. Here, and he just missed. Here, this event is about the same size as Niagara, I'm going to say. They had said they had 96 or teams this year, 99 last year. I think Niagara just eclipsed 100 this year. So about the same. But there was so little energy because it's so spaced out in this curling rink. When we had singles and 9-ball and scotch and all that stuff, there's just so little activity around where the vendors hang out. Nice combo. He's going to have to do it again maybe, or come off the rail. Or maybe not. I think you can see the 15, or the 13. I think you can see it. But that's a good second prize right there. For deep, put the 6 in front of the 15. That kind of kills the 15. But yeah, so those other venues are, I'm going to say, not Edmonton. River Cree is massive. Of course, they've got the big area in the back of the hotel. And then, of course, they have the main tournament desk area and but this event was, like I said, really, really slow. I said under $1,000 in sales, like in the first 4 days. Today was, a little bit. I mean, today was what I expected during the week. So quite a bit less than I expected for the whole event. Get out. It's a fast one.
Mine?
Yeah.
All my outs are fast. Win or lose.
Oh. Well, Danny got a good. He got a good. Oh no, Lloyd, that was going to hit the 11. What a great try. Wow. So what does Brett do here? Does he play the 5 into the top left and draw into the 11-6 to break that out? Or does he somehow play a combo? Yeah, that's a good shot by Danny. Yeah, so lots of merchandise here if anybody wants to come down. Deep is called the 1 to the bottom right corner. I don't know if he's got enough of it. Oh, he did. Oh, what a good shot. Call the 2 to go through the 15. I think that's kind of tough. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to go there. He's giving Danny a chance here. Danny can bank this 12, perhaps. I'm going to say with pocket weight. Come around, and I think that 9 goes past the 3. So he could play this as a bit of a two-way, play the bank on the 12, take over the pocket if he hits it perfect, doesn't make it, hits it perfect weight, I should say, and doesn't make it. He could take over that pocket from the 5. And I think he might be able to hold the white ball just enough to, and that 9 goes by the 3. I just looked at it. It looks, it's tight, but it goes by the 3. So I would try and make this. Maybe just middle ball so that you're not getting too much action. And like I said, pocket weight. Now these tables are slow-ish. Hitting that, I mean, it's a bit of a cut, but hitting it that full, you may have to pop it a little. And then take whatever he's, yeah, that's the shot. And he's just got to, like I said, he's got to make sure to hit it to get it there. And then take whatever the table gives him after. That could be it. Oh, no. He made the shot. There was no way to hold it, I guess. There was no way to hold it. But I think he hit that about as good as you could hit it. So he's looking to see if he's got a bank here. He's looking to see if he's got a bank on the 9. I think he's got to come across it if he's going to, which means that brings the bottom corner into play. Unless he puts some good bottom juice on it. Yeah, it was tough. I know, Derek. A little bit of wishful thinking, hoping, right? But he's cutting it. Oh, he's cutting it so much because he did overcut it a bit because it did hit the side rail first, so maybe a little bit thicker, but he didn't have much. It's a good try. He didn't have a whole lot of wiggle room on that one. We'll get by the side pocket. Perfect. Nice shot, Brett. Well, these guys might take their first lead of the match here if they win these 2 games. They've stuck around after one last time opened up with 4 wins in their first, on their break. Couple of runouts. We're about to see a change in lead here. That was dangerous deep. Oh, why so slow? You don't need to hit it that slow. That ball was so deep in the pocket. I mean, it was out of the pocket, but it was so deep in the pocket, you could go left side, right side. You're not going to follow it in. To slow roll like that is like looking for perfect shape. You don't need perfect shape. That 2 to the 8 super easy. And Danny just made him pay for it. Wow. Wow. So they don't get to take the lead. First to double digits. Team one more time. Big break, but again, all of the balls cluster near the side. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I made a couple, so Jeremiah is off to the races. Sorry if you guys are hearing me grunt. That's because I'm starting to cramping right in my hammy. So I'm standing up here and trying not to get in these guys' line of view. So I'm standing behind the chair and I'm just kind of hanging off of it. What's he looking at shooting here? He's shooting the 8 ball? Oh, he was just giving up his shot. That's a smart play. A lot of players don't know that. That was his opening shot, so it's not a foul to hit the 8-ball. Jeremiah didn't want to come up that far. He wanted to hold for the 15, so now he's going to have to play 1-2 rails, maybe come down to the bottom rail to get to that 15 ball. Mark's looking at maybe cutting the 7 to the left side. That would give him a breakout. Give me a drink. Buck 7 Fran. So he's going to put a stroke on this. Got it. Came all the way around. Off the edge. Wow, did he hit that good or what? Great shot by Jeremiah. He's got a little bit of angle on this 15, but not a lot. So he's got to just take what the table gives him here and pot that 15, pot that 8-ball after. So a little bit of top, come off the bottom rail. Yeah, it was a pretty straight shot. He would have liked to have just a touch more angle than that, so he could bring that ball up table a little bit. But these are the shots that separate these guys from the rest of us. Oh, just a little thick. Just a little thick. He didn't give away the store though. Brett has a tough opening shot here. I mean, if I'm Brett, I might just come off the edge of the 3 and come in behind the 6. And the closer he can get to the 6, the better. Just take away any kind of jump shot. He can even come inside the 6 a little because the 2s, the 2 and the 4 play. Oh, he's calling it. So he's kind of going to cut the 4 towards the 6 to cut that 2 back, I think. I don't know if that's the right play here. That 1 and that 7 are still tough. Yeah, now the 8's wide open. If he could have played a safe there, I think maybe Jeremiah, maybe he hits, maybe he doesn't. But if he doesn't, I think you got enough room between the rail and the 1 that he could have taken the 1 to the side pocket, the left side pocket, to free it up. Now he's kind of got to run out. If he misses anywhere here, he's going to leave Jeremiah a shot. Might not be a good shot, but he'll see it. So that's the... Oh, Mark just got a great opening shot, or breakout shot there to free up some of his balls. As that 6 ball goes to the side, he might not even touch it, but if it doesn't, he can get to it right now with that 5. The 8 ball is kind of tricky too. I mean, not where it is, it in terms of it impeding some of these other balls. Thank you. So I don't know if that 1-7 is wired to the side. I wonder if it is. But he's got to hit it so slow. He's got to hit it so slow that if he misses, he's going to give Jeremiah a straight in 8 ball. So he's kind of blocked on the 3 and the 6, so maybe he's got the 6. Yeah, he must have the 6 there, I think. But this is kind of a I don't want to call it a do or die shot, but he didn't improve that 1 and that 7 at all. Even if he gets to the 6 and gets the 3, hopefully he gets the right angle here where he can play little inside juice or something and come make that 3 into the bottom right and then come up and break out that one. Yeah, that could work. Maybe a little steeper. Just a few inches back up table would be ideal. Or, yeah, that's the other option. You could try and hook Jeremiah, freeze him to the back of the 1. But again, you're playing with 0 room for error. This is a commit shot. He's got to commit to either breaking it out or he's going to commit that he's going to play the safe on the next shot. But he doesn't want to get in between here. So he's going for the breakout and hosed. Well, you know what? He can play off the edge of the 7, go behind the 1. Maybe. It is, maybe not. That's frozen to it and it's shooting at the rail. Maybe too steep. I just went and looked at it. It's frozen. It's touching. So I don't know. And he's got more ball. It's not as thin as it looks on the screen. Maybe he's got more ball touching the 7. So it may just check off the rail kind of thing and run into the 1 instead of getting behind the 1. Very, very touchy shot because we're talking about 6-8 inches or 8-10 inches here and coming off a ball. So again, it's a commit shot. We got a great match here, 10-9. This is going back and forth. Started with a lot of runouts, but it turned into a couple of safety games and a couple of tricky tables, and these guys are showing you how to play those games as well. Different style than the run and gun.
This was in the mail.
That was a good shot by Jeremiah there to put a 2-game lead. I'll be right back. good to know, though. Something to look out for.
More stuff to add to the maxes.
All right. So Mark couldn't get out of that situation. Now we got 2 boys from tap out at the table. Hopefully they can kind of square this match at 11. We can continue. There's a good shot right there. Look at that. He hit that so good. Just the right pace too to get out for the 11. He can use the 11 for a shape ball. That's 11. The 14 for a shape ball anywhere on the table right now from where he is. Okay, yeah, he slid over for his 12 and his 13. He could take the 11 if he wants here too. Hit middle ball here on the 13, come out. A little bit more, but that's okay. The 7 protects any kind of, he can put draw on this if he wants, hit the edge and run right into the 7. He could just go forward a little bit. Now that might put him a little off on the 8, but yeah, look at that. He had the 7 dead, protecting him from the side pocket. That was a great shot. Just focus on potting the ball when you got protection like that, right? Good shot. One more closer. That could be trouble because I think Lloyd has the 2 to the side as an opening shot. Which means if he makes the 2 to the side, he's got the 4 to the same side. He's looking up here at the 7 somehow, but I think he's got the 2 all day long. Here it is. It's a good shot. Probably wanted to slow it down, but he also wanted to make sure he was right on that. Got Danny breaking on this table. Made a ball, but geez, that table all day has been breaking funny to the left. Lots of clusters. I wonder if it's not level. Well, that was a smooth little pocket there. Little seeing eye shot. So Danny's playing safe on his opening shot, or containment safe. Don't try and force anything there. Come down here for the 4. Just about perfect, I think. I think he can draw off that. No, he won't draw off that 4, but he definitely doesn't want to hit that 9. Tough to see from here whether or not he'll just play off the edge of it and come by the 9 and come out for the 7, or if he'll try and draw off of it and just slide just 8 inches to a foot. Not sure if he's got enough there. What I mean by enough is enough ball. If he's a little full on the ball, he could just draw straight back, right? If he's a little angle and he's still going to pop it over there, it'll draw and put the white ball coming down table here. Yeah, see, he's looking at maybe coming off the ball, avoiding the 9, so maybe putting a little left English. No, he's putting all bottoms. Okay, so he's just going to, he must be fairly straight on this. Yeah, he was. It's a good shot. No, he's looking at it, but it's a good shot. He can smooth stroke this. He's got enough angle. He can come off the side rail and come out for the 8 ball, same pocket. Or draw. Yeah, draw is the other thing. That's what he's doing. So he draw it right back down here and then just take the long shot on the 8. Okay. Yep. Well, to regain a 2-game lead, go up 12-10. He's checking to make sure he keeps the side pocket scratch out of play. Very easy to make these shots and scratching the side. Putting a little siding on it. That's a good shot, and it's slowing down, and it's a good shot. Take a 2-game lead. Well, these guys haven't trailed the whole match. They've only been tied twice. We got some funny action on the right table here. Wow, he called the 3 too. He called the 3 and he fired the white ball into the side pocket. That's so hard to see. That is so hard to see. Still work on that table. So Justin is breaking against Mark down on the left, and Danny is trying to figure out that table on the right. I mean, I don't think they've either one of them is established yet, have they? A bunch of safeties, and I think that scratch making that ball does not. Well, I know it doesn't establish yet, so I wonder where. Okay, well. Settled now. Settled now. Danny took stripes. I don't dislike that choice, but that 11 is tough. You got to get to it only from the right side. And all his balls are up table here, so. I mean, maybe it goes to the right side pocket if you're under it, so off that 12, but That's a good shot by Justin on this table. Broke the 9 away from his 3. Still a couple little funny looks. The 5-6 looks wired to the top corner if he chooses to go that way. But the 5 also goes to the side if you can get under, if you can, or get above it. So, oh, maybe he's taking the 6 now. All right. I didn't like the contact on the 5. That's why I would have probably started with the 3 there. But he's got the 3 to the corner. It goes past the 14. Doesn't have to go in the side pocket. And if he does that, he can slide over to the rail and take the 2 to the bottom left or the 7. Oh, that's a nice shot by Danny. I think the 11 must go to the side. So he'll roll onto this 12 and go forward. Yep, right where he put his cue. I think he's got to roll quite a bit. Yeah, that's a good shot by Justin. The 5 and the 1 are a little funny. They're not perfectly wired. He's got to just cut the 5 back a touch to make that 1. Get off the rail, 7 ball. Yeah, see, he's looking. He's got to cut that 5 back. On the other table, Danny's going to just smooth this 11 ball in. He doesn't have to do a whole lot. Good stroke. So he'll go 2 rails, maybe 3. He's gonna go 15. Little bit of bottom right to bring it back to underneath the side pocket and have it come all the way across and not scratch in either side pocket. It could go in either one depending how he hits this. Or maybe just go straight back and forth. No, he went up there and he hit that. Perfect, except that he landed on the 1. Jesus. Yeah, David, it's holy. I said, I'm a trooper here. I still got to put away my jam up booth. So, I don't know. I love the game. Wow. That was such a good out by Danny. Crazies. They take a 3-game lead. That was a chance for. That was just a critical scratch in that side pocket. He made the shot. He made the shot, but he scratched in the side pocket. Oh, back down to 2. They still got life. 13-11. I don't know if there's a match scheduled after this. We'll see. If there is, I'll stream it. I don't care. It's Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. Give you guys as much pool as you can handle. It was the end of tax season this week. Took Friday off. Saturday, Sunday here off. This is kind of my relaxed time, to be honest. So, yeah, my energy level's not super duper high, but oh, Jeremiah, I think he got a little bit loose on that power snap, just a little loose. Kind of jumped on it a little. Of course, I love his shoes. He's wearing his Green Bay Packer shoes there. That is fantastic, Jay. Another second ball break, cut break, and zip. No, I don't know if that's a terrible leave. Maybe the 15 plays. I don't know if the 4 does, but maybe the 4 does too. So this is up to Lloyd in terms of what he wants. I do believe they both go. Sorry. For those of you that don't know, last March, I tore both the infra and supraspinatus tendons in my shoulder, completely retracted and torn. Nice shot. Last March, and had surgery in September, which was a special kind of surgery. They grafted human cadaver skin to make me 2 new tendons. And then unfortunately I had an MRI a couple weeks ago, and the results came back last week, and that completely retorn them. So I just was hanging off the chair there, and I lifted a little funny. You got her, Clark. I'll be here tomorrow. I think Brian will be back. Like I said, he had a family emergency to deal with, so I'm not sure. It could be. Oh, okay. David, you know this is the last stream of the night? You've looked ahead? All right. Well, that's good. My plan is to be here maybe like around 10 o'clock. I'm not coming in with the, what do they say? Hoot with the owls and crow with the roosters. I'm not going to be crowing with the roosters. But maybe, like I said, we'll have to figure out whether Ryan's coming in or not. So if he's not, I mean, that's kind of difficult because I'm running the jam up booth here and trying to do this, but I'll do what I can. Little crazy time, right? We all got to have a little crazy time. Nice shot there by Deep. Good control. Oh, Lloyd played the combo 9 into the 1, so he's established the low ball. 5 and 7 are a little funny unless they're wired. I'm not sure if they're wired. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good shot by Deep. Good control. Good control. I think the 8 passes the 4, so he'd just play top inside. Yeah. Come around. Come around. All right. Down to a 1-game lead if he makes this. I trust that he will. There it is. 1 game. 13-12. This is getting really tight. That was on Jay's scratch break. At this level, you gotta control the rock. These guys are so good. Oh, he missed. Oh, I need just a touch more inside, or a little less pace on it, maybe. Yeah, he's got some trouble here. There's so many balls on the table for Brett, so unless he can freeze him to the back of something, it's going to be tough. Try break by Danny. Uh-oh. We know that Lloyd's going to give up the table here. And we got Justin at the table with an opening shot. So this could end up being a 2-game swing. Oh, just a great shot. So clever. Hit that perfect. Enough pace to split his balls up and enough, I'm going to call it spin, but hit it in such a perfect spot that he just rolled up a ½ inch to get right on top of that 14 ball. Okay. Thanks, David. I'm watching the comments in Facebook, so I don't have the bracket open. I don't have it on the computer. I just have it on my phone. So whatever you can do, I can do better, I think is what we're trying to do there. I think there's a combo with that 7 to the 5, but it's crazy time, right? Like you gotta, it's a back cut. Yeah, he's looking at it, but that's a back cut. Back cut to the side pocket. Really tough. Oh, Justin, all right. That time it worked out for him. Oh, you hit that good. I don't know if is that the 15? I don't know if the 15 goes by the 12. If it does, that's probably the shot. So if he takes the 12, he's going away from the 15. So you have to come 3 rails probably. So yeah, Lloyd tried to make the combo and just missed. So that table is wide open now. Right for a square match. Good touch on that shot. Oop. Holy shit. Oh, pardon my French. We just had a ball fall out of the table. It fall. I think we just had a ball fall out of the table while he was shooting. Yeah, it was his ball. The 10 ball belongs to this table. So the what do you call them? The doors are open. Doors, whatever. The gate, the thing that holds the balls in. That 10 ball belongs to this table. It fell out of this table. The 10 ball that fell out of the table belongs to this table. They put it over on that table. Oh, there's a big miss. There's a big miss. Wow, I thought that would square the match where he was. Oh, that brings Lloyd to the table with just a few balls left on the table. Now, Not a hard shot here, but he's got to still control it. I think I might have missed the result on the table right there on the right, so I'm just waiting for somebody to confirm the score.
13-13.
Ah, it is an all-square match. Wow, this is tight. That was it's pretty much a gift for Lloyd to be back at the table. Now I think he rolled that a little far too. So I think he's got a touch of angle, so he can just go tops and go. Yeah, that's a good stroke right there. Good angle. He put a little inside. Check it up. Come towards the 6 ball. But still remember to make the shot. Oh, he went the opposite way. Oh, that's a smart shot. Instead of trying to force the inside juice to take, maybe overjuice it, maybe underjuice it, he put the bottom outside. Came 1, 2, 3 rails, or maybe 4 rails if you touch that side rail. That's a really good shot. You just got a punch roll. Oh, yeah, there's nowhere to miss there. If you overroll, you got the side pocket, right? Much harder shot to try and hold it for the 8 to the corner. So he just rolled it to the side pocket. Shape. Wow, that tap out they can't get over the hump. They keep tying it up. I think that's the 3rd or 4th tie of the match, and then give up a game. What a match though, eh? Race to 16 and these guys are 14-13. Yeah, I was David. I was watching that 10 ball bounce out of the table, and they went and grabbed it and put it on another table thinking it fell out of another table that was close by. I was like, no, you guys are gonna need that ball. No, Morgan, it's on the table. 10. No. It's right there. 10 balls on the bag. 10 right here. All right. They went and fetched the 10 ball and put it in the bag. And then they couldn't find it. All right, they got it. No, it's all good. Oh, they're still missing one. Yeah, there it is. All right. All right, we got a great match here, 14-13. We've only got 39 people watching. Share it for the end here. This is crazy good pool. Couple of little misses here and there, but remember these guys, well, they started late too, so they haven't been playing all day, but some of them have been playing 8 ball, 9 ball. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, another big break by Jeremiah. And look at that white ball just sitting all dressed up in the middle of the table. I like stripes just because the 2, the 3, and the 5. I mean, the 2 is good to break out, the 3 and the 5. But the 3 and the 5 are fairly dead. Just the opening shot on the stripes isn't terrible. He's got the 13 if he wants to. He's got the 9 if he wants to. "12 probably cuts between the 10 and the 2, but that's, you know, playing a dice game. Looks like that's what he's going to shoot, though. Yeah, he likes that better than trying to make one of these ones, so that's okay. Oh, he put it nothing but net. Oh, he hit the 8 ball, though. Okay. A little close to that rail, but I think he put a little bit of left juice to hold it so he doesn't bump into the 2 and the 3-5, but maybe he will. Who knows? Yep. Oh, he hung it though. Yeah, David, so you saw in that last match where the 10 ball just fell out of the table and started rolling. They went and grabbed it, put it on another table, and I was like waving at them to go get it. And then when they got it, they went and put it in someone's bag. So when they went to rack the new rack, they couldn't find the 10 ball. Not a great spot here. And Jay still has more or less control of this table. Oh, that's a good shot by Brett over there. Just opened up his 4 and take it up the table. And what's the next shot though? Let's think about this. That 3 is tough. It doesn't go to the top left. It might go to the top right with back cut on it, but then you're shooting into a pile. And that 2 ball is rather tight to that side pocket. Oh, you hit that good. Looks like he's drawing maybe? Trying to get under so you take the 3 to the side. Yep, just make that. Oh, he drew it too much. The 9 comes into play. What happened there? Oh, he still should. Okay. He has got to make something happen here. That 2, 3, 5s are really bad. Green hat, yeah, you check his shoes if you can. He's got the yellow sneakers. Yellow with green sneakers. He's definitely a cheesehead. What's Brett doing? Oh, he went for the bank and he made it. Oh, he didn't make it. Oh my jeez, with shape. With shape. creative and just a millimeter off from execution. What a great shot. Great try. And look at that 2-ball shape. Jesus, he just has to just have to draw off that a tiny bit. He's got the 8-ball straight in the corner. Wow. Such a good effort. After hitting that other shot and just overdrawing a touch. Just overdrawing a touch. If he didn't overdraw that, oh, he's going to try and... Oh, what a shot. Oh, and the 5... Oh, no. I don't know if he's got enough angle on the 2 to go across and come back underneath for the 3. I just don't know if he's dead straight or if he's got some angle where he can push through and try and come back, or he's gonna have to draw. Well, it looks like he's playing top. He's got a top spin stroke on this, so let's see if he can come back across. Oh yeah, all day. What a nice shot. Get off that. Oh, that's so hard when you get over a ball like that. Yeah, because he's got to try and make shape on that 8, right? If he stays on the rail, he's got the angle to slide over for the 8, and he's stroking through. He's gonna have to put a big stroke on this. Big stroke. No. It's not a terrible leave. Now check out Jeremiah's shoes if you can't. Oh, you probably can't. Oh. Mark missed the 9 and he had perfect straight in 8-ball shape. If I'm Brett, I might take the 2 first. Use the 3 to slide in underneath the 8. Touch shot at that point. Sometimes people have a tendency to overroll it. You got to hit that 3 in the side really full and just come off almost the horn. He's going to take the 3 first. Oh, unless the 8 passes the 9. I think it does, actually. Then why play for that silly shape that I was talking about? Oh, nice shot by Jay. Still got a little work there. Yeah, well done, Brett. Well done. He's picking, you know, a tougher pocket to go to with that top pocket, but it definitely goes by, so. Oh, he hit that absolutely pristine. You can't get better than that. They're going to tie it up again, these guys. They just perpetually have been behind the whole match. They started off down 4-0 after the first round of breaks where there was 2 or 3 runouts there. And they've clawed back to a 14-14, and they've been tied a few times. They've been tied a few times. Okay, well, I say that's not the worst spot to be, but two tap out guys at the table, one breaking and one trying to make his last ball and get on that 8-ball to take their first lead of the match. at the 14-14. Well, if there's a time to take the lead, that's when to take it, eh? Let's just take it when it's 16-15 and win the match. We'll just drag it along until then. What a match. Oh, he did it too. What a shot. What a shot. Oh, what a shot. To have that much confidence on a valley table to hit it that slow. No, just finished. For the first lead of the match. Look at that. They're on the hill. First lead of the match for those guys. Okay, well, we got two big guns here. We got Lloyd at the table and Danny DeYoung playing the Hill game. We got Justin Newman and Brett Armstrong. It's a clash of titans, this match. Yeah, Peter, that was just a sweet shot. Super slow roll to land on that 8-ball perfectly. But wow, crazy amount of confidence to take that slow shot up the table on a valley table. Crazy, crazy, unusual kind of confidence. Geez, this table broke to the left too. These two stream tables have been breaking when the guys do the cut shots, the cut breaks. They end up putting everything on one of the rails. Look at that right table, it's the same thing. I think we're gonna have a little overtime in pool here with these two tables. Need work. Yeah, they're both going to just play shots to make the other guy open up. Boy, he definitely doesn't want to take that 9 out of there. But I think he's left with no choice. Going to hit that 9 with paint. Try and leave the white ball all the way down table here. Yep, that's a good shot. I'm Justin. I may just go and touch that 7 ball. Get the white ball somewhere behind the 8. But again, touchy, right? You're rolling on a valley table, so that twists a little bit and it hits it thin. and you're coming back up and you give them a shot. If it twists and hits it dead on, maybe you're not so bad. In this particular case, you look at the turn. He almost, like, that ball started to drift on him. It's not so much that the table may be out of balance, or it might not be that the cloth or anything like that, but I think naturally you might put, especially right-handed shot, you just might put a little inadvertent side spin on it, tiny bit, and at that slow pace, it starts to drift. Another good shot by Lloyd. You guys are getting bonus coverage at 11:10 p.m. on Saturday night, and a 15-14 just about hill match. First lead of the match for Tap Out at game win number 15. They've tied a few times. They fell behind early, but now they are in the lead by 1. Again, it's whoever crosses the finish line first, and doesn't matter how you get there. I suppose you could go down 15-1 and win 15 straight. I wouldn't recommend that philosophy. But, okay. Justin deliberately fouled, but tied up the 8 on his ball. He tied up the 8 on his ball, not on Lloyd's ball. So Lloyd can't go and manufacture something there. He could use the 9 to blast into this, but there is no guarantee at all. Sorry, that's my shoulder again. No guarantee at all that he'll get, he'll lay nice after he breaks out. So there's just too many balls there, right? It's like you got to hit it at break speed, and even then, there's gaps, so it will kill the ball. First lead of the match at 15, right?
I know, yeah.
Oh. They tied it 3 or 4 times, but they never got ahead. That's their first lead.
Tables, like,
Yeah.
What a grind, eh?
Well, the 2 and the 6 now play. Oh, Danny got a breakout shot there. Those solids look terrible. 4, 7, 2, 5, 6. Ugh. And even the 1 and the 3 are kind of just misfits. Danny could take the 13 up table here if he wants, or the 14. Up table, down table. I think Danny has actually a chance to get out of this. There's, I'd like maybe taking the 13 first, because the 14 will go to the side. 13's a little tougher to the side, but also closer. So it's just got to use the 15 or the 10 to get to it afterwards. But I think he can get out of this with just some really good play. There's the first start. Now Danny's a little straight on this 12. Probably would have liked some angle of some kind, Because now what he can do is maybe he can draw off of it, but I think he's drawing right into the solids. I think everybody who's watching this stream, if they know any of the players on either of these teams, and you guys should know most of them, but if you know them, I think you should all private message them or public message them or on Facebook. You should all give them kudos for this match. This is a great match. Kind of like a Game 7 in overtime here. Speaking of which, I haven't been watching any of the hockey. Well, I've been just working like crazy on these things. Did he get? Oh, he got 13 ball shape. Oh, and he just nudged the one enough not to put it on the 15. This could be good. He could come back across and have that 15. He's just got to roll it. Yeah, cut that 13 in the side if he can. Come just straight across, and he'll have that 15 to the 10 to the 8. But what a crazy out that would be. So what I was going to ask is Edmonton still in? They were down 3-2 in the series. They were going to Anaheim. I didn't see what happened there. Guessing that was last. Oh no, he missed. Lloyd missed. Well, you know, the good thing is that the 8's still tying up the 7. But I also don't think that Justin has a shot here. That 11 came back to the 4. I'm not sure what Lloyd's next shot would have been had he made it, because the white ball wouldn't have changed too much where it is now. Okay, let's see, does Danny have this? Oh, he's got a window? He played for the window? He played for the window? I would have come across. Oh, man, oh, man. Ugh. Oh. Wow. Okay, Lloyd has some openings here. He's kind of been really patient, but that's the 12 goes to the side, no problem. I don't know if the 13 does. He could play it, this is what he's looking at right now. Play the 13 off the 2, which will come bring it back and play it off the 12. Then it'll go right in that side pocket. It's a bit dicey. The 12 goes straight in. So he can make that work. But you know what? If the 13 doesn't go by the 2, then I kind of like him playing it off the 2, off the 10. 2 off the 12. Kind of like that. On this table here, I mean, Brett's still got lots of trouble. But Danny's left his 10 and his 15 kind of in a bad spot. Yeah, so Lloyd can just go and make that 12 and pop the 13 out if he wants. Or he can play the double carom here. If he plays the double carom, he can't hit it that hard. I was going to say hit it hard, but and then try and play and break out that 8 ball, because you got the 9 as a safety valve. But I don't know if pace on that shot will dictate whether it goes in the side pocket or not. But where the 12 is, I do like the 13 off the 2. 13 off the 2, off the 12, because it'll come back, and then that's just a big funnel into that side pocket. And maybe that's how you get down to that 8 ball, because you've got to develop that 8 ball. Finishing all these balls and not getting to that 8 ball is just, I'm going to say, certain death. Oh, and Brett's got his balls out in nice shape. I think this might be it. Brett is in very good shape here. So 13 must go. But again, I'm trying to figure out what the breakout is on the 8. Gotta develop the 8. You can't clean all this up and then not have the 8 ball. Yeah, 14 maybe doesn't go too. Not perfect. Well, both of the teams have shown they're very strong. I feel sorry for whoever's to play them on the B side. Good choice for words, Dan. I'm not sure what I said there. You have to refresh. Oh, nice shot. So he can still play the 13 off the 2, I think. Just nudge it. Not too full though. Not too full. That might hit the horn. But I don't know if he can get to that 8 ball. Now it's a little bit tricky because you can't go in there with pace. I don't think. Unless the 13 goes straight in, then you can. Oh. What a great shot. That is just disgusting. But I think the match is going to end right here. There it is. Wow. What a finish. What a finish. First lead of the match at 15, and then they close it out. Well, everybody, that's it for the night. It's 11:22. I'm going to sign off. Dan Clark with Q Sports Live, and what a match we saw here. Crazy, crazy. All right. Well, congratulations to Tap Out for winning that match. They stayed in after going down 4-0. And I don't envy whoever's got to play one last time the next match, because they are going to come out with a vengeance, I think. So thank you, everybody, and I'm going to sign off. Good night, and we will see you tomorrow with somebody, either me or Ryan.